Hello and welcome, Cosmic Quantum Travelers. I hope you're doing good. Can you feel the love? Can you feel the bliss? There's also anxiety mixed in with that. A lot of high frequency energies, pure source light, pure source love is hitting us, bursting our hearts wide open. And that can feel all kinds of ways. But the truth is truly here. And I apologize for the delay. I was thinking, making a joke to myself. I play with time and then I play with time. And we have to play with time because we're totally transcending it. And again, I apologize, okay? I hope by now most people who might join my lives know that they can chat or do something else until I'm here. So anyway, Yippee, hi Bronte, hi Unity, Spiro, Pinky in the Brain, Marcella, Heather, Marie. Who else is in the party house? Ro, Rainbow Sun 777, Amy Couture, Daenerys, Cruz, Shimmer and Soul, Marie, Tore, Pretty. Hi everyone. Hello. I hope you're doing good. Astara. We love Divine Tarot. Actually, interesting tarot. Lately, I've come across a few nice decks. I've got myself a few decks and I really like them. I'm actually going to show one now. Why not? It's called, it's going to have fun now, okay? Because now it's like the hard work is truly over. Jana. The really hard work is truly over. Okay, now we're going to have fun and it's going to be easy and effortlessly for especially the forerunners who are paving the way, who are showing the way, who are lighting the way, for the visionaries who can see from the inside out of what we're manifesting here, because this is not like I see it when I believe it. I believe it when I see it. You see, these are the reversals. So it's not I believe it when I see it. It's I have to believe it and then I will see it. I hope I said that right. Oh my God. It's sometimes really difficult because especially in the lives, I sometimes say the opposite of what I'm actually trying to say. Oh my God. Did I say that right, Monty? Did I? So anyway, so the deck is Oracle of the Hidden Worlds and it's so beautiful. It's really beautiful. So it has a really nice vibe. Today's cards were, I might as well just show them. And then I maybe draw one just for now. So one was, I drew this, Jesus, I can't speak, about an hour ago. Number 14, the crystal path, 14 today, at least where I am. And I know it's very late, and I'm going to try and cut this short, although it doesn't look like it. It's called the crystal path, and the message is mineral spirits and crystal beings. And it's all about the crystal world, and that's actually one of the first cards I drew. It's the second time I've been drawing from this card. It's really beautiful. It's really nice. It's really beautiful cards. And then the second one was the seer. And the seer is funny because our eyes are getting such strong upgrades, and also with this really high frequency light, you might feel very dizzy, you might feel very, it's becoming very dreamlike. So it's very walking in a lucid dream because a lot of DMT is being released, a lot of high frequency light. We're literally rising. We are ascending. This is ascension. Welcome on board. Okay. So, but whilst this is happening, our eyes are adjusting also to the new light spectrum, light and sound spectrum, and all of our extrasensory perception gifts, powers, abilities are all coming online in a really big way, because we are reclaiming our power. We are reclaiming our sovereignty, which is healing our fields. I mean, it's all kinds of things that we've been talking about. So anyway, whilst the eyes are adjusting, I have trouble reading, actually. And I know it's not that I'm going to have an eye impairment or whatever. Like if anything, we're healing. Not that that's an issue, but you get me. So anyway, so the second one was the seer, which is number 41, and it says, future prospects, decisions to make, seeking guidance. See, I need to hold this quite far away. So anyway, can you see this? It's a really beautiful card as well. So anyway, let's keep going. How are you all feeling? Vision so blurry, it's really hard. So it's hard to write, it's hard to read. So we're doing a video. And this might be my last one for a little while. I'm gonna try my best and take a break, okay? Because you're gonna let the fuck go now because it's done. It's done, it's done, it's done. Now everybody type in it's fucking done or something like it. If you feel it. Because literally it does manifest it, okay? I know I do use it is done a lot, but as you know, maybe, there is a very big purpose behind it, and that is our creator self stepping forth and knowing that our word creates thoughts, feelings, beliefs, actions, all of that. Done. Capital. It's so done. It really is. And we keep it's done. Okay. Now, thank you very much for anyone who was part of the call yesterday, the Twin Flame Divine HIEROGAMIC reunion call. If you still want to join the quantum replay, because it's really quantum, so that field is buzzing alive and keeps expanding just like we are. And it's a whole very powerful quantum manifestation, healing, and activation container. So if you want to join it, the details are below. It's just 13 year 13. If anyone can really not afford it and would really like to, join the replay and the activation, Divine HIEROGAMIC Union activation, just send me an email. If you have trouble downloading it, send me an email. I will be mainly offline, but I will be checking my emails, okay? And reply as soon as I can. So thank you very much for those that took part. Such powerful light, such a powerful call, such a powerful activation. And again, we do this on behalf of everyone. So, nobody needs to take part, but it definitely gives you an extra dose of that love and that divine bliss coming online. And again, that also can cause more of the fear that's fully dissolving now in our fields. So any fear-based thought forms, beliefs, all of that junk, read the post also that I posted along with this. It's on the community page and other social platforms. So anyway, it's really, really good. And thank you so much for anyone taking part. And I know sometimes it can be, there have been so many technical glitches. I know for me, it can be very frustrating. And it's like, it's literally going offline. So I'm going to try and tune in more into nature, more offline, more really trying to be present in the body, because it's not just like we've done it. We let the fuck go. And obviously we keep following our, guidance in any now moment. So whatever comes along, but generally just being fully present in the body, following our joy, following our bliss, and really anchoring in and igniting heaven on earth right now from within, because it is fully igniting within the crystalline caverns, within our memories, within our DNA, which is the film strip to our realities. Okay. And divine unions are quantum completing all of this right now. And again, what I'm sharing is what we're anchoring here and activating on behalf of all. If you're not feeling it yet, it is coming for all. Okay, and everybody's being healed by this tsunami and supernova of the heart event one way or another, which is a cosmic heart awakening, which is already fully happening. And it's just like, I can feel my heart bursting wide open. Who else can feel it? And again, that might bring up a lot of, anxiety or anything that's still remaining that's keeping our hearts closed. Because that's the thing I was shown. It's like, if we talk about heart and mind, masculine, feminine, so, which is unifying as one. But the masculine is, more mind, is symbolized by the mind, and the heart by the feminine. And as this merges, it's really within all of us. We haven't really, we've all been too stuck in our minds. We all have not been following enough of our heart. We all keep getting stuck in compartmentalization and judgments and the false projections that our mind comes up with, which has given us this false reality, false projections, false reality. So as that's all clearing now fully, shko aina te kena sekura aina ya ka airu yu unasa. And that love is fully dissolving any remaining false fear-based thought forms and beliefs, which is equaling all of the nonsense we see ultimately. Okay, that includes entities, demons, imposters, all of that nonsense at the highest level, highest simplicity. Heart is breaking wide open, and love is the superpower, infinite, that is healing everything. And that's what the divine masculine and feminine are doing, and especially divine twin flames, and especially original twin flames that are literally, creation, that are remembering who they are in order to change it all from the inside out as they come together again in divine union. And it's ultimately an inside-out event, because all of this is an inside-out event. Everything is. So first, activates within you, and then it activates out there. So 2 cards popped out, and then we leave it. 22. Insight. Magical tools, writing, starcrafting. Starcrafting, that's interesting. Starcrafting. Very much a Merlin feel to it, that's for sure. So it's also, I really feel the divine masculine is rising really, really, really powerfully. So he also resembles very much the green man energies, and also opposite the Merlin, the wise man energies. And again, we are all as the new divine cosmic triple solar masculine and feminine archetype that we are anchoring here and activating fully now, and that has been fully reclaimed now, fully anchored, and it's really a new divine blueprint, okay? Because what we're anchoring is not just going back to the original blueprint and our innocence, but plus upgrades, plus the lessons learned. But basically, the whole Merlin energy is also very much connected to the Arthur timelines. And I was speaking about this also briefly in the call yesterday about the whole, and I've written about this before, and I know Lisa Renee writes about this, and it's very much connected to the English, Ireland, Wales, Scotland, and then also France, landmass, and France, Montsegur connected in from Kauai, which is the 12th Stargate, and then you have Ireland, UK as the 11th Stargate, where a lot of the reversals have been running, and that was really a stronghold, the UK, for the imposters in many ways, shapes, and forms. So there's a lot of awakening here in regards to the Merlin and King Arthur stories, the round tables, which is really us running the rainbow round. So the extended Kundalini currents of the Kira Shah, of the tri-wave, oh my God. I'm just saying, triple helix DNA is going on in my head, but it's not what I'm trying to say. It's like, shut up. Threefold founder flame, but, equals. So it's the primal sound and color currents, light waves, and rays, that then where all of the other 12 rays come from. And this is also connected then to the cosmic monad that I sometimes talk about, where, you have the 12 original twin flames, aka 24 times 2, because they are pairs of masculine feminines, and around the 3 in the middle, which is the 27, and they carry the codes that are fully activating now, the new divine organic creatrix field, which is basically a multidimensional organic creatrix instead of the matrix. So it's very malleable. It's basically like you in a, computer game, so to say. But, it's very obviously all within the, operating within the natural laws of the universe and within the law of one, which has been fully returned through the return of the Emerald Order, through us completing our missions, through us coming to divine union cosmically, so because it's all interconnected, because there is no time. Ultimately, time is just consciousness, just thought forms, belief systems. Okay, if you think about a pyramid and to collapse it, if you think about a pyramid in kind of a that we sometimes see in regards to consciousness, and you have people up there in higher consciousness and down there in a very low consciousness, but ultimately, if you take time out of it and we are all one, once the oneness has been fully anchored through the 100 monkey effect, which is in full force, we're collapsing this fully within the circular oneness, where we're literally waking up on new earth. The dream scene changes fully. And this was all like a bad dream, because it is, and it was. And that's fully awakening from within us now. So if you're feeling very dreamy, okay, just keep anchoring that very high frequency, dimensional light, connect to nature, try and ground a lot that way. Maybe also like root vegetables, potatoes, carrots, all that kind of stuff. Anything you feel guided to. Like I often, sometimes when it's very high, although when it's very high, I literally don't feel like eating at all. But often when I feel clearing a lot, for example, I often feel like eating meat. And although generally I do believe we're going to a place where you just don't feel like doing that anymore anyway, but whilst I do feel like it, my daughter sometimes says, because she does like her McDonald's burger, as you may have noticed, she's like, when she eats the burger, she's like, thank you, cow. So if you can do that, do it that way, although there's not much cow in a McDonald's burger. But in the end, it's still, what are we projecting onto our realities? Are we projecting toxicity? If I once whenever I go there and indulge and do that, I try not to project any toxicity onto it. I'm like, I'm always like half in pain. Do we need to go here again? But otherwise, you get me. I'm not doing it every day. So I try not to judge the things then, that sometimes, especially within the spiritual community, religious teachings, it's all the compartmentalizations that make us project even more toxicity on an already, kind of fucked up reality, if you get me. So we can really override all of this, because what we want to do is not focus on the toxicity in the air, in the food, in the water. And believe me, in Ireland, it's really bad, especially the water. It's one of the only it's literally the only country in Europe that has fluoride in the water. Like a lot of the things here. And that also reminds me, and that is also why, like, so much here, it's one of the most expensive countries to live in. And it's ridiculous. Like, it's a small country. It's like 4 or 5 million people. So anyway, and the standard of living is terrible. So for what you're paying, especially. The food is terrible. I'm sorry. I love Ireland. I'm half Irish, half German. And anyway, if this is even a thing, because ultimately we are cosmic, okay? But basically in Ireland, you do have these Edenic codes for the new Edenic body, the new light body. You do have the HIEROGAMIC codes, the rod and the staff codes of the masculine and feminine, very much held here. And I also believe a lot of the artifacts or wisdom and certain pieces that were carried from Egypt, from Akhenaten, through what is known here as Princess Scotia, the story of Princess Scotia, but it's actually connected to Mary Tartan, that traveled here, and there are, ancient stories about that. And I do believe, and I do know, and we are remembering all together as one, that a lot is held here in Ireland, especially, I do believe, which is also why a lot has happened here. Like the Irish were actually one of the first slaves that nobody really talks about, and you don't get taught in history. So anyway, so there's a lot held here, rich history, and this is also connected to the Hyperborean race, and it's connected to the, through the stories of the Tuatha Dé Danann and the Fae and the fairies and the elves and so forth, and all the magical kingdoms, very much. And that's very much connected to then the King Arthur and Merlin stories, and really us anchoring and igniting now these hidden worlds and magical kingdoms from the inside out. So we can't look out there as the false matrix collapses. Stop feeding it. Your attention is your currency. Especially now, the telepathic field is so clear. Very soon, nothing can be hidden. So you want to be very conscious and mindful of the thoughts you carry. Because again, you can't have this fully online where everybody's still distorted. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other if we can read each other's thoughts, and we're still, hating on each other and whatever, and are not truthful. Because that's the whole thing. As I always say, read beyond the words. It's like a whole frequency that's getting transmitted, as we see out there as well. Many people say a lot of things. I am doing this for the best of humanity, and they're doing the opposite thing. That's the whole thing. That's why we need to really catch and get here, where we need to read the whole energy signature and encryption that's behind people, words, transmissions. So anyway, so the last part, 13, I do like my 13, define feminine number. Dawn Watcher, Caretaker, Guardian, Support. Actually, Ramona, the name is called, the translation is Wise Protector. And we're protecting wisdom, and it's actually held in our hearts. So it's a self-help, care, safety mechanism. So it's very much the wisdom that we are unlocking right now from within us. And we've really, through the heartbreak, have also kept the hidden knowledge in our hearts, which is unlocking. And again, what I was shown is that very much we all have not been listening enough to our hearts. And the thing is, when we're repeatedly not listening to our hearts, they close down, they shut down, just like the feminine. So if she's not being listened to, if she's been, projected upon, demonized, if she's not being supported and everything, then she, at some point gives up. And it's the same with us, healers and, guides and Waishors out there. And it's been really tough because we've been massively attacked, even the ones who are not standing in, the public eye, so to say, and are doing these public things, depending on who we are and what keys and codes we carry, and the love and the wisdom. And the, us igniting New Earth now, we are being just on astral level attacked. And also through, sometimes sadly, all these teachers and gurus and whatever out there, and meditations and activations that can cause a lot of trouble. And any people we are, connected to, it happens on all levels. That's the whole thing. It just depends on the level of awareness we have of what's really going on, and the fuckery and the immensity. I can only tell you, the immensity is immense, okay? And it's not to scare anyone. It's just like you need to just laugh at it, because it's like you're in a video game and you actually just, instead of getting triggered and getting, kind of triggered into an emotional reaction and drama and feeding something you don't want to, just observe, study, discern. Observe, study, discern. You need to take the drama, out of the earth drama, out of the galactic drama, out of the cosmic drama. Because you don't want to feed that shit anymore. Otherwise you keep co-creating it, especially now. I'm not going to go into any of the crazy headlines anyway. It's all bullshit. And we can all see it. And as soon as enough of us see it, every time some of these headlines come up, they just fully dissolve in the field. That's what you need to see now, because as these fallen timelines have fully dissolved, they just come up, pop, and it's like you see them for what they are, and it's like, ha, 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 and that is all, poof. And you just allow everything to unfold the way it's supposed to, because we're not in control here. All we can do is have the highest, vision for everything, the highest outcome, intentions, and that's what we're here for. So it's like a both end. It's full surrender, especially now we let go, especially the feminine, so the masculine can step fully in, because it's for me also. It's like, I feel I have to keep doing this forever until my masculine fully steps in and is physically here. And I was like, can we stop this now? I'm tired. And, you know, instead of doing another call or more videos, I'd much rather be dancing around the campfire. So let's get this done. Let's get it done. Okay. So that's what we're here for. So I'm just going to share a few bits, and then I'm going to be mostly, I believe, offline. I might pop in here and there, but mostly for fun. And again, if you want to check out the replay, it's quantum and it keeps building. The activation is very potent. And thank you so much for anyone who has supported me, does support me in all ways, shapes, and forms. Like, sharing, subscribing, commenting, the usual stuff. Any donations, thank you so much, really. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we play, now we have fun, we let go. I hope you can feel it. Let it all drop off you. Okay, again, if you're not feeling it yet, it's coming. I promise you it's coming. And I'm just trying to transmit a little bit of that love. I'm also going to do a little divine love activation. Many just light language, something short. Now, a few of the notes. The twins always mirror one another. So whatever we are want to change in the other or at odds with, judging, can see in the other, we are embodying ourselves. And you can apply this to everything. So again, whatever we are judging, we're judging within ourselves. You know, what we're judging within another, we're judging within ourselves. Like some unacknowledged part of us. Because again, we are integrating and merging with the oneness. That's divine union. It's divine union with all of life everywhere, which is your direct mirror, the one that triggers and, you know, the connection is most intense. They will, you know, help you to bring to divine union all these pieces of your multidimensional self. So not just your soul, oversoul, which is your monad, avatar level, and ascended master level, rishi level, also the God source level. That's what we are integrating and merging with. So everything, okay? So shadow and light, and the masculine has now fully faced everything. And again, it's the masculine within us all. You know, because again, whatever we see within them is the missing, we still have a little bit within us missing and integrating. So we all suffering from hypocrisy here, which is in general the problem. And it's also been happening with the distorted divine masculine, feminine, or, you know, false father, mother archetypes, as they can be called, that we have been busy transmuting, alchemizing. Because it's really an alchemization. It's loving it all up, seeing it for what it is. You know, the same as with our parents. They tried the best they could with what they've been, you know, kind of shown and grown up with. And nobody really here knew fully what was love and what it feels like. We're trying to remember from, you know, basically the love we feel with source because it's, you need to feel at one with everything, which is being at one with all of yourself, which is the self-love, which is the key that makes you love your divine counterpart, twin flame, soulmate, whoever, and everyone and everything else. And then there's no more discord, there's no more lower codings in your DNA, there's no more interference patterns, there are no more reversals running anywhere. All the density, all the karmic load dissolves because this is the collective debt forgiveness. You forgive yourself and you forgive everyone else. And we're done here because it's done. So I still need a song for my beloved on the done. And just for fun. Anyway, I'm just kidding here. So anyway, trust is love. Our heart knows what and who to trust. So, but we can only do it, we can trust ourselves. That only happens by knowing ourselves. And when we know ourselves as God, then nothing lies outside of us. Because truth is love. It's God is love. It's all interchangeable. That's your abundance right there. Also the twin flames unifying, again, within and without, that's abundance right there. So don't wait for anything. And don't wait for perfection either. True self-love is loving the imperfect. Nobody's perfect here. I don't want to be perfect. Sounds boring to me, nor do I know what the list even looks like. So let's stop this right there. Let's love it all up. Okay, we are constantly expanding, a little bit contracting, all kinds of things. Okay, and we're never finished. It's a forever expansion of consciousness. That's the exciting part. We will never know everything. We're never done. And whilst it's done, we keep making it happen, because we are also here to be, again, it's the same as making calls, doing videos. That's us getting it done, and it's from one now moment to the next. And that's all we need to do right now, being fully present in the now moment as much as we can, and keep merging with that already ascended, healed, fully healed version of you and new ascension earth. Sounds whatever like a cliche, but it really is, that simple. Obviously not that easy, but all we have to really do is, again, facing all the fears. Keep, again, it's not running away from anything. It's not like going la, 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 and wishing it all away. No, not at all. You know me. You need to just face whatever comes up. You're just fully present with it. And then you're okay. You're no longer resisting, suppressing, denying anything at all. No parts of you. That's true self-love. Wanting to truly get to know yourself, that's true self-love, actually. And that heals everyone and everything. And the twin flames, because the love is so deep and they keep pulling each other deeper within, because there's literally no choice, because they keep triggering one another at the deepest levels. But the love is so deep, the ego dies, which is happening now. I can feel it. It's just the last remaining bit of ego where we still feel separate from one another is fully dissolving the field, because so it is done. And that's what all of this is about. That's ascension. That's divine union. Cosmically so. Done, 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 done. And it's ultimately just awakening to our true essence, to our true original divine blueprint, beingness, the true consciousness, the only consciousness. Everything else is forgetfulness and confusion. And it's all us, yeah. It's like, you're the only one here. You're projecting me out. So there's only one of us here. And only when the divine masculine and feminine know their true self, which they're helping each other to do, and which divine love, which is truth, does, that's when they know who their true divine counterpart is. And it's when all the fears, all the illusions, delusions, everything else dissolves in this field, which is happening right now. Kitty's actually sleeping. I'm surprised. I put like a little hot water bottle with her, which is like a little unicorn. It's so cute. I look after my kitties and everyone as much as I can. Also, some of the emails I received, I try to get back to you as soon as I can. Some of them, okay? Just bear with me as I'm trying to also take a step back here and open up my hands, my heart, mind, and arms wide open to receive. Arms wide open. 0330 33. So it is done. So let's really drop our heart, mind into the heart, and heart in the mind, because it's the mind and the heart and the heart and the mind. Okay, it's all one now. Pituitary, pineal, right and left brain, higher lower self, masculine, feminine, heaven and earth, matter and antimatter. Universes fully collide within the 0-point field of the Holy Trinity, after divine union between the masculine and feminine, which fully ignites the Holy Grail and the Trinity wave, which is the threefold founder flame. Ebony. Yeah, and I said in my last video, ebony was the 7th ray, and I don't know why. It's the 11th ray. It's like, I could have sworn I said the right number. But it's connected to the 11th Stargate. Cats are really cool to meditate with, and I do anchor, animals help anchor. They do their own jobs here on Earth, and they anchor a whole lot of frequency with us. And that's also why cats sleep a lot, I believe. Lions too, actually. So anyway, so we're fully alchemized the distorted masculine feminine energies, and now fully rising within the true divine masculine feminine. I just had like a little list, and it does resonate. And I did mention some in my earlier post, and some others. And again, we all are rediscovering or remembering what the divine masculine feminine attributes are. And we are both, we are embodying both ultimately. But we also want to step back into our ultimate divine embodiment. The feminine wants to be the receptive, the sharing the wisdom and not having to do all of the stuff herself. She just wants to support. She wants to have the presence of the masculine and to hold a container, because the problem is, as the masculine doesn't hold a container, and that's what happened back also in the Lemurian times, and that's what we're correcting now. So if the masculine doesn't hold a container and kind of, turns away from the feminine and kind of blames her for things, the container falls apart and there's no more container. So that's when the divine union of the whole falls apart. So he has to hold a container, which we're doing within us. So it's us holding a container as me being fully sovereign. Our field is fully healed. I can share my gifts and abilities without the attackers, so to say, being able to come in anymore. Because there's no more, fear or resistance or judgment running in my field, because I'm just totally getting now why anyone would get triggered by me or might have negative feelings towards me or, whatever, judges me or attacks me or something like that. Because it's just, part of what we're doing anyway, or who we are. And it's just our frequency. And if you're in a frequency of truth and purity, it triggers the crap out of the false ego within other people. It's not them, ultimately. It's just, again, we're here to dissolve the false ego. We came here to be the program busters, and we cannot be afraid to trigger anyone. Speak our truth. That's us fully divine feminine and masculine in divine union. Fully speaking our truth from our heart. Knowing what our truth is. That's what needs to happen first. That's the only way we can come to true divine union. And then know if there's someone out there who that really is. So, and you fully need to dissolve now time, space, and gravity. It's really important to dissolve the illusion, the remaining illusion. Now that we've really broken through the programming, that's the last bit, are these perceived physical laws of the universe. Because they are only 3D theories. Because even science, especially quantum physics, does agree that time isn't real. Therefore, space isn't real. It's all the same. And the density is very much connected to the artificial magnetic field, which has been fully blitzed by all of these solar flares. There was just another solar flare before the call, before I came online. I think the third one today. Not that anyone is counting anymore. It's just like, there were a few M flares today. So yeah, we're being blitzed. This is helping the crystallization. It's helping the final purification process and purge. And it's helping us ascend ultimately. So this is like this is the flash or the event, in progress, well and firmly. Again, it's really ultimately since over a year. And then it's been gone full blown since the 9th of January. And since the 5th of February, I'm seeing the new Earth Ascension portal is fully opened, and we're fully completing this merge of all timelines, all realms, all realities, aka timelines, universes, all as one organic creatrix field. So no more division. It's 13D or 12D, however you want to imagine it. Doesn't really matter anymore. Realm and diamond grid. That's the backdrop, so to say. But we do not even do the division anymore because we got source consciousness. So it's heaven on earth. So don't even mind about it. But believe me, it's beyond 5D. All right. That's just us seeing, looking at all of the stuff from a compartmentalized viewpoint. That's the whole thing. And we're merging all of our multidimensional selves, all of our God self. So with everything, it's consciousness. All of this is consciousness. If you really simplify and stop taking this so literal, you can see it. And you can see it now. All illusions, all delusions, all these false perceptions, projections fully dissolved now, along with the false firmament, the false sky out there. It's just really boring. Oh, besides, tomorrow in Dublin is supposed to be hotter than in the city of love, which I imagine is Paris. So let's see how hot we can make it. The heat is certainly turning up, especially between the twin flames. There's a lot of love in the air, a lot of energy, a lot of obviously Kundalini rising, Kira chakra. So again, we are running these pure threefold founder flame currents, so from the God worlds, from the Godhead now, through the fields continuously, because you see we've been amplifying, because if you activate too many people, have too much frequency running through us in the fields, first of all, it fries us. And that's also sometimes the nerves. So if you feel nerves, because somebody actually asked this in the comments and I got it afterwards. So nerves, if you feel a bit, and again, it's beyond even anxiety. It's more like your body's like maybe your hand is shaking or something like this. It's also the increase in the electric currents and also magnetic, the electric magnetic field is balancing itself out and being massively amplified. So we have a lot of, electric and magnetic energies running through our system. So that's why earthing, especially bare feet on Earth, on Mother Earth, is really, really good. For that, it really helps with inflammation, which really is inflamed thought forms, ultimately. And it helps really your nervous system to calm down and to heal. Like, I love it, especially when it's warm, when I get to it. So anyway, what was I saying? So let's finish this here, because I want to go to bed. I do need to sleep at some point. So we also had a 37-hour Schumann resonance blackout that went on between 2 p.m. UK time on the 11th until 3 a.m. this morning, or yesterday morning, the 13th UK time. And then I also saw when I was checking in earlier that was like I couldn't even access the website. What's with Canadian whiskey? It's definitely going to kill some bacteria. And it was funny because I was talking to my daughter and they were talking about COVID. Like she had COVID, now they all have COVID. And I'm like, what is this? Is this still a thing? And then I was like, did you take a test? No. Okay, so just when you have a cold now, it's basically you have COVID, yeah. And it's, anyway, none of this makes sense. Never did. So this is now us completing the latest quantum leap, okay, of the one consciousness. Remember, we are all one. Fully completing now, quantum completing. And now we relax, we let the fuck go and allow the magic to unfold, because that's when it happens. But please, still keep following your guidance in every now moment, okay? It doesn't mean we don't do anything. It's quantum. We're both masculine and feminine, but I do see that the masculine is about to fully step forth, return divine justice, and with it abundance, freedom, divine order to all worlds. It's done. It's done, it's done, it's done, it's done, it's already happening, it's done. And that's how we return to divine love, to the arms of the one true beloved, to true divine love, which is healing all. That's us, the unity field, fully ignited, new earth, fully ignited, the new organic creatrix field, fully ignited, our hearts, fully ignited, minds, fully open. Okay, our Buddhic mind, the crystal palace, fully ignited. It's done. So we're done here. So now we can relax. I will relax. I will do my very best to relax. And let it all the fuck go. So let's do this. A little tiny activation. If you want to take your headphone. I love you. So just center yourself. If you want to sit with your back straight or lie down. And just come to center. Focus on your heart. Your sacred crystal, rose and emerald and lotus heart. For the opening, for the igniting. Uskura era kokonatero kunashinateate. Kunai nai nai. Kurai kinate nasenateai. Kurai nashiakiate. Kunate nasenai nai. Kukunatea kera sukunatera shukuna ekanatea ke enasatara sakuku. Nananai. Kenate, rasunate, rasenate. Na 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 na. Skunatero, sunatera. Kanu. Munenanate. Keyutuna. Eanania sinutanaye. Tenase. Unainaye. Keru. Una. Eyunatero sunenayenake. Unuyunanenatero. Kurante. Tenase. Nenaye. Kukurana sakaraina. Shukurana terekenate. Kenakira era su. Kukunate. Tesunate na sekerata. Feel and see and sense your sacred crystal heart opening its 1,000 petals wider and wider. Focus on a beautiful ball of crystalline rainbow plasma light within your heart center. And with the next breath, you breathe in to this ball of light and hold it there for a moment. And let it build up. And with the next breath, you breathe it out like a big ball of crystalline rainbow plasma light all around you. Surrounding your auric and morphogenetic field, fully healing, balancing, harmonizing, clearing, upgrading, activating your whole blueprint, upgrading it to the highest divine templates, activating the keys and codes, purifying, clearing, harmonizing, upgrading, activating physical, mental, emotional, spiritual bodies, all unified as one. Every cell, every atom, every atomic and subatomic particle and wave, and all the spaces in between. Fully upgraded to the highest divine blueprint, unique for each. Kuaena kera se kuru. Sunate na keraye. Kena keaye na kera se na tea kea tea. Shukunatea. Purifying, clearing, upgrading, realigning our meridians, nadis, axial tonal lines, all of our chakras, chakra column, our whole field, fully cleared, activated. Our Christa Sapphira, Diamond Sun, and Rainbow Plasma Light body in my Kaaba vehicle, and that of the planetary body, fully activating, fully realigned. The new cosmic rotten staff codes, fully activated within the planet, within our fields. Sko aiskuna tekera iskana kuku aina kera ekara asara tukuna teake. Sushuna teake. Feel your crystalline structures and networks within your body fully igniting, fully awakening. Every cell and every atom within your body crystallizing, clearing, coming lighter and lighter, brighter and brighter, fully releasing, dissolving any remaining density, any karmic load, miasma, lower codings, any reversals, all and anything still holding us in a lower density, fully dissolves now within our field, within our consciousness. Sko aina sekera skush aire. Ananu naina era kero. Aina ina eye. Ina sun naina ye aki ate. Ununu naina ye tenare ye. Kirina sena ina kira suna tera kina tera shuna tukutuna aina sata. Kana tera kina kekira sukun uskura ishkana ishkana ikarata. Kina teru kuna era ina kea sena tera suna shukura. Feel, see, sense, and remember how the whole planetary body, the whole solar system, universe, the whole cosmos is held within the memories of the original cell that you carry within with your whole morphogenetic field, within the consciousness of the one mind. See within your field the whole cosmos fully awakening, fully igniting. See and feel your heart fully opening in the sacred cosmic Christ and permanent seed atom within your higher heart, fully opening, fully igniting the cosmic heart and the crystalline core of the earth, all as one. Feel all of creation awakening and igniting from within your body, from within your consciousness, from within every cell of your body. Skunaina seket skushkuru. Nena sinai. Kurena terai. Unae. Erusuna terate. Kiyana tarainaka. Kunae nusunuyata. Unua. Netura sunakare. Kenate natunase. Unate naina kenusunae. Eku rate nagerasu. Netare. Enuye. Kenate nusununa. Kera kena keate. Sununa. Anatene. Kerate. Nanatu nae. Ekura nasa nae. Nekuna. Natana kanayai. Sinuine Muna Etunaya Hetare Enasinainai Unare Nasi Ane Na Teane Nuseaya Kunate Sheyai Elijah Unare Ketune Nasi Ene Koyane Nasenu Neane Aewe Kokura ta era senakerate Koshonatera yenakeaye Kare Anakarateate Shunainake Nusanainaye Kokurainakera senate. Feel your heart fully opening, fully igniting the spark within your heart and that within the cosmos, fully igniting the cosmic heart grid within and without and all around us, within every willing heart, throughout the cosmos, throughout the realms, the dimensions, the realities, the universes, fully igniting the one heart mind, body, mind, soul, logos, monad, fully now. Kura ishka aira, ukukukukukure. Kena se kera aira, kena se kura shinate asanata. Keana keake. Fully igniting our crystalline networks and structures within our blood, within our bones, within our fascia and skin, within our heart, within our mind, fully igniting throughout the cosmos, the crystalline structures, within the planet, crystalline core, crystalline networks, crystalline grids, fully igniting the new 13-dimensional diamond grid within and without. Sku aish kana kera se kena te e kara e kana skus kuka aina kera te kena te aina kara osana te ate. Every carbon atom turning from carbon to crystalline with 13 protons, 12 electrons, 13 neutrons, fully igniting the diamond white Ankh body within our fields, within the planet, within the cosmos. Kushka aitana tekras ku aina. Nasu ya. Kuka aina kera iskana. Skushkunaina se sa. Kena se, kena ye. Fully dissolving any remaining density, any lower frequencies, energies, entities, sound and light, fields, waves, rays, tones, sounds, bands, fully dissolving in our field now, fully re-encrypted with the true divine music of the spheres, fully dissolving and overwriting any remaining lower fear-based, limiting, inverted thought forms and beliefs from within the one consciousness, timelessly, so fully now. Ku aika o ka aina aska kura aikara. Ka aina sutta kunena ke era askaraina ra kuraina ke kanasake ishuna kasayana teta yada ke nasakukuna shukura sasena kerake. Shoo. 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 Fully igniting the divine template and blueprints of the 144 plus 3 as 1. Triple helix DNA, triple diamond sun body. The God diamond sun body, fully igniting the God self within, at one with all of creation. True divine union, ignited from within. Our cosmic reunion, fully physicalized, fully ignited from within our hearts, from within our memories. So our cosmic history records fully ignite from within the crystalline caverns, within our own memories now. Skush kunaye, kena te 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 ya, so te ye, kana era senakeate. Fully igniting our new Eden. Our Edenic and Paradisian codes, divine union, divine love codes, abundance codes, sovereignty codes, freedom codes, unity codes, fully now. Fully retrieved all of our keys and codes, all of our quantum, all of our multidimensional self, fully unified as one with our soul, oversoul, avatar rishi, one pure true God consciousness now. Kura enaka ai, Kasa e na 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 na. Unate na inake ra sunate ra sanate. Kunate ate. Te sunate. Yunake ake. Fully healing timelessly our physical, mental, emotional, spiritual bodies, all of our traumas and wounds, our heart, our mind, body, mind, and soul, fully healed, fully unified as one. Fully remembering our one true self, the one true diamond avatar fully ignites. Skun aera, kenatera, sanatara, satana, satana, sate. Kena keake, kena karata, tanatarasu, kunatera, shekenatea, teate. Sunata, ashana karata, kenayaye, sushunatea. Fully igniting the Trinity wave throughout our fields, crystal lotus pattern, sacred butterfly, eternal source flows running throughout our fields, throughout our hearts, throughout our consciousness, throughout the planetary grids, fully now. Fully dissolving any remaining reversals, lower codings, lower energies, density now. Kura sanate kirante, kanateata. Stand and stand and stand. Skunateate, shinatea ke kinataya tana tata. Tayanata. Tanainakiate, kinashukunateate. Feel your heart fully opening, fully healed, fully ignited, filling with pure, true divine love. Feel this pure, true love emanating from your sacred crystal heart out throughout your body, throughout every cell and every atom of your beingness, every atomic and subatomic particle and wave and all the spaces in between, your mitochondria, purifying and healing all of you. Skunateate, kenatera shunateaye, anatera senayeaye, anayena keratona tanatanaye, unutena yena sunayenaye, unaye, unaketanaye, tokunenate, sunayena kurayena terasa, anakeaye, konoshene, kenayena keratunu tunatena senatena inakera neaye, unaye aserena kehe, unayena ya, urayena serate nate uyaye, ina nate yaye yaye yaye, tore naye naye. Su 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 kura naina ke sukure tanayena tunate. Now feel, see, and sense this pure, true, divine love, pure source love, filling your whole morphogenetic field, fully healing your auric field, fully healing all of your spiritual bodies, your light body, your spirit body, dark matter body, all of your spiritual bodies and layers, fully now and fully unifying it, your physical, mental, emotional bodies in true divine union, harmony, balance, fully activating your eternal, already ascended, diamond avatar self, fully now. Skure tanatarayaya, tokune nase naye nakeaye, ayaya naye, kurutu kwaraye aya, shukane aye, asamana yaya, Kutena yaya. Sunatena sekarena keayena keatea teateru. Uyana aseru. Ukarena yena karena karana sakura tatana tea keake. Sushunatea netera. Tokanea yera sunatea kenata. Kunatene. Unanena ina tune kenatena data. Sunuyena yaya. Kunayena yaya. Donayena ke. Taraye kanate karate natea. Sushunatera kanaea. Usone na ye na ye na ye nare kote ana kosunate na ye kanaye na ke tute na shina na ya ke na ke aye na ke na se na te ake kore kanate nu se na ye na te na ye na ye ne kosunatera ashayana kate ke tatara kokote na ye na ke aye Elisha kutuna sakera naketa kokonate. See, feel, and sense every cell, every atom of your beingness, your morphogenetic field is one brilliant field of crystalline diamond plasma rainbow light, fully igniting your already ascended self now. It's done, it is done, it is done. So it is. Kunatere, Kaana, Kayena, Tarena, Satora, Kaena, Ananda, Kata, Ra, Sa, Ya, Kasayana, Tatayana, Sistayana, Sara, Sanatere, Keena, Katura, Kakara, Ke, Sunakiate, Tutunatanateate. Shoo. Shoo. Calling all of ourselves into our body, into our field, our multidimensional selves, every partiki, partika, partikum, every soul aspect, all of our multidimensional selves, fully anchored, fully unified, fully present, right here, right now, fully ascended. Kena kera, kana asa, karata, tatara, katena, ka eshana, tekena. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Come fully back into your body, fully present, wiggling your hands and toes, fully ignited. Christ Saphira, diamond, sun, and rainbow plasma light body, and Merkaba, fully online. Plasma wings still ready for our full ascent. Now, Kenakea Karasanata, Tetenata. Now, I hope you enjoyed that. That should have cleared a little bit more, activated a little bit more, filled us with a lot of love. The keys and codes have been transmitted. Cherish this. It is a gift from me to you and from Source to help us all make this all easier, quicker, more effortlessly. And I leave, when I get around to it, I don't know when, MP3 link to this as a separate activation on my Soundcloud as well. Okay? So drink plenty of water. Again, let us anchor in, allow us all to integrate everything that's happening, be fully present as much as you can. Thank you so much for your present. Amazing work, everyone. We've done it. We are home inside of our true self, inside of our heart. That's you practicing true self-love, loving it all up, all of you, okay? Perfectly imperfect, forever expanding, sometimes contracting, and it's all good. Okay, and we are here to really be each other's lifeboats, especially the masculine and the feminine. They're healing each other already. And all we need to transcend now is the time, the space, and the gravity fully. Now. Done. It is done. Okay? So I love you so much. Keep tuning into the unity field. Keep tuning into the telepathic new Emerald Communication Network. Keep being the anchors, the broadcasters of the new cosmic consciousness. That's what we came here for. Be boots on the ground, God's boots on the ground, God source consciousness embodied, a unique fractal of such. Okay, and we're all freaking amazing. So I'm amazing, you're amazing because you're me. I'm you, so to say, just in a different body. And you know, slightly bit different. So let's embrace our differences. Let's focus on that, what we do agree upon, what we do share, especially our shared values, ethics and morals, okay? Because that's ultimately what we do fundamentally agree on. It's just some crazy belief systems and inverted thought forms that come in the middle of it and all kinds of karmic crap. But that's all fully dissolved now. So the divine twin flames are coming fully together now. All right. Physically so, one way or another. I mean, what's meant to be is meant to be. It was written. Many of us can feel it in our hearts. Okay. And again, it's an inside out event. It's ultimately happening inside of your heart, whether you're physically with someone or physically apart, or whether there's no one that you physically know of that should be your divine counterpart in some way, shape, or form, if that makes sense. Okay, so keep connecting with love, whatever does that for you. Maybe it's your pet, your child, your, beautiful flowers outside, the sun, the first signs of spring, or whatever it may be, the ocean. Relax, let it the fuck go. Sorry, the fudge. We maybe should start saying fudge, but then again, it's still a good sometimes release. And I don't connect it whatsoever with what it's originally or what it's supposed to mean, Anyway, so, and also in every language, all these things mean different things. So if anyone feels offended by it, you get me. So anyway, so let's let it go one way or another. Okay, nuclearly so. Okay, take neutrality nuclear, accept everything as it is in the now moment. Keep following your heart, your inner navigational system. That's when you know what's real truth. Again, words, they are important, and I am for, we do want to get them right. What's the word? Precision. But then also, we are transcending their meaning, because where we're going, it's telepathic communication. It's like pictures, and it's a whole download of information where there's no more loss in translation, okay, between languages, between egos, because it's literally a loss in translation between ego filters, what we've been suffering from. All right. Yeah. Words, seriously. Again, they're my gift, but they're also my biggest challenge. And some find them very frustrating, obviously. So, 111, 411, time to go to freaking bed for me. Okay, I'll try my best. I love you guys. Keep being you, keep shining a light, keep rising higher than ever before. And what's supposed to be will be, especially now. And keep dreaming big, because big, fat ass, massive miracles are on their way and right here, right now. So right now, keep merging with that and fully transcend time, space, gravity. Okay, it doesn't exist. Pew, part of the dream. Want to teleport, want to levitate, we want to fly with our plasma wings. Okay, so let it go. It's still just concepts. All right, so even physics agrees, even the left brain. All right, so I love you, 144. Thank you so much. So it is done. Let's dance around the campfire. I'm already there. So it is done. So much love. Bye, bye, bye. Bye. Thank you.